Hey guys, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about something that happened to me fairly recently. I'm gonna be honest, it happened Thursday and I'm recording this on a Friday, so it didn't happen recently, it just happened like yesterday happened. How do I begin the story? Let's see. A couple weeks back, my friend was telling me that he had a friend who was looking to start dating someone seriously, and she had asked her friends if they knew anyone that was looking for more of a long term relationship. He asked me if I wanted to meet her and sort of go on a blind date with her. I said that I was interested, but I didn't really want it to be a blind date. So he showed me her Instagram, and she was really, really pretty to say the least. To the point where I asked my friend if she knew what I looked like, and he said that she did because he had shown her my Instagram, and she still agreed to go on a date with me. A red flag should have gone off on me in that moment because even though this girl wasn't a 10 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10, she was still around an 8 and was still attractive. And to be honest, a bit out of my league. I told him that as long as she was cool with going out on a date with me, I guess I was down. He gave me her number and we texted to set up a date later in the week. She told me she wasn't really a back and forth texter because of her school and job and family, so we didn't really have that back and forth interaction. I was still a bit wary of meeting her, and I was for sure feeling that the date wasn't even going to go well. She's one of those, how do I say this, whitish Hispanic girls that's like really preppy. I figured we won't have much to talk about and there would probably be a lot of awkward silences, but we met up anyways and we watched the movie, then we went out to dinner and we hit it off really well. She could keep a conversation going. Usually I find myself going on dates with girls who I really have to make an effort to have a conversation with. Like, I'll ask them a question, then they'll answer it, and then go quiet until I ask another question. But she was like really attentive, and she would ask me questions back. And we went on another date, and then on a third date, which was yesterday. And that's where she dropped the truth bomb that she had a 4-year-old kid. She had this kid when she was like 18. She hadn't lived her life yet, and she's already taking care of another person. Like, she had to press the brakes on her life for 10 minutes of pleasure like 4 years ago. When I was 18, I was getting drunk and playing Smash Bros. And Mario Kart with my friends all night in our dorm room. I was and I still do that, and I'm 23. She was probably changing diapers and waking up at midnight to breastfeed at like 19, and that's crazy to think about. When she told me that, I was sort of taken aback, and she asked me if I was okay. I told her that she didn't tell me she had a kid. Then she said, "Oh, I thought I mentioned it to you on our previous date." The thing is, she said it so ambiguous, like, "Oh, my baby didn't let me sleep last night, so I'm kind of tired." She had a picture of her dog on her Instagram, so I thought she was talking about that. I told her that, and she said that she figured my friend would have already told me. She tried to pull that card on me. Like, I she said it so casually too, like, "Oh, I thought this other person would tell you about an important aspect of my life." Like, if I were in her situation and I was looking for a serious long-term relationship, I would tell I would tell that person I had a kid right off the bat, and I would make sure they were okay with it before going on any more dates. But don't get me wrong, I don't have this weird mentality that dating a single mom means I'm a cuck or that she's damaged goods. But goddamn, I'm still 23. Like, I want to live my life and not be shackled to some place because of a kid that's not even mine. I still haven't traveled outside of the United States or lived on my own. The last thing I want to be doing is taking care of a kid. Like, imagine if I hadn't asked her to specify, because that's why she told me. She brought up her quote unquote baby ambiguously again, and I had to ask her to specify what she meant. When would she have told me? Imagine if I actually made her my girlfriend and stuff, and I randomly start appearing on my Facebook with like a 4 year old kid. Oh my fucking gosh. That's the thing though, older guys, piece of shit boomers or Generation X or whatever, are ruining things for for young guys like me. Like, I follow this other girl on my Instagram who has like a 3 year old kid and a 1 year old. She's really pretty and she's like 21 and her husband or whatever is 33. Like, think about it. Visualize a 30-year old getting an 18-year old pregnant. Where were her fucking parents? The girl that I was seeing too, the guy who knocked her up is like 35 now. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing that they feel the need to prey on fucking 18, 19-year-old girls? Like, I say guys, but these are full grown ass men preying on essentially teenagers, 18, 19. Fuck. The shitty thing is that she probably wouldn't have even given me the time of day if she didn't have a kid. She probably doesn't have a lot of options, and she thought I was like a safe choice or something, and that's why she talked to me in the first place. Um, I'm not interested in single moms. I'm not interested in being a stepdad or raising someone else's kid. Because then that means I'm just gonna have to wage cook more, and I'll probably have to give up some of my ambitions and dreams, and I'm not okay with that. Like, the girl can say, "Oh, I'm not looking for anyone to be a stepdad, or I can raise my own child," but like, they're still gonna have that child, and they're going to be tied down to them and to a certain location, and if I'm with them, that means I'll be tied down to those things as well. After, after I got home yesterday, I called my friend, and my fucking friend tried to guilt me about it. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, having my own personal preferences of who I want to date doesn't make me a bad guy. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it always happens to guys, doesn't it? If a woman turns down a guy, it's okay, no questions asked. But if a guy turns down a woman, then they're the bad guy. I probably sound so bitter, but I'm just coming off of that rush of energy from yesterday, from the reveal and talking with my friend about it. So I'm a bit pissed and I'm just gonna end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and listening to my venting. I'll see you all next time.